When is it gonna end, Robbie? I've had enough of it.
Yes, guys. Big up to everybody that's locked in. We're back for another episode of Shameless FC. I'm back reacting to another embarrassing performance from Chelsea. But thankfully, we're not going to be talking about my disgraceful, washed institution for too long, hopefully. We're going to be delving into all the latest results from this weekend's football. Obviously, Manchester United drawing to Liverpool. City winning away at Crystal Palace. Fulham getting a win over at Fulham. Newcastle getting a win over at Fulham. Arsenal dominating at Brighton. And Chelsea drawing to the bottom of the league. Not just drawing, getting absolutely battered by one of the worst teams in Premier League history. Great. Absolutely great. Don't be like my football club in the final third and hit that like button. Please, let's get the accuracy up to speed. I don't know how many likes we have, but I know it's not enough. So rise it up, people. We have 21 likes. It's only 200 you man in here. Let's rise up the likes immediately. Sub to all the panel. Links are in the description. Prayers up for our football club. And let's get into the show. Steve, what are you telling me, bro? How's your weekend been?
It's been all right. It's been all right. Just did a lot of YouTube, really. And, yeah, Newcastle won, so that's cool, I guess. I don't know how we won that game. That was ridiculous. But, yeah, we won, man. And we only, 2 points behind Manchester United, and we play them head-to-head still. I think that game hasn't been, scheduled in yet. So we're still fighting for Europe somehow, even though we have, half of our squad injured. And it's all the good players injured, not the shitty players, so. That's nice.
A lot of teams around us drop points. It's just us included. Included.
So, but I'm all right, bro. I'm all right. Hope you're good.
All right, good to have you back on, bro. Yan, how's the weekend been?
It's all right. I was in Boston. It was raining. Had to get up at 7:30 to watch City, but apart from that, it was all right. And I missed the United Liverpool game because I was in the.
You're in Boston?
Yeah, I was. I'm not anymore.
Oh, first.
Yeah, so I missed that game. I haven't actually seen any game other than the City one. So.
What were you doing in Boston?
Oh, work.
Oh, Ferris.
Yeah.
Nice. Because I live like an hour from there. I'm in.
Oh, really?
I'm in New Hampshire. Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
How often do you go to Boston?
Not that often.
Oh, Ferris. Oh,
I
that's
avoid
okay.
it.
Flawless. We literally just spoke a few minutes ago. But what are you saying, brother? What are you saying?
We literally just spoke for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. But yeah, man. All bless. All good. Good to be back on Shameless FC. You know what I'm saying? Big up the panel. All that stuff. Large up the chat. Run up the likes though, you lot, man. Stop being lazy with the likes. But yeah, man, I'm all blessed. Zero complaints.
Big up. Cam, what are you telling me, bro?
Hey, well done. Yes,
See this guy's name,
happy
yo.
16 out of 10, everyone. Hey, Jan, you're looking at 16 out of 10 in this squad right now. You know what I mean? No, big up. And obviously, big up to Lewis. Finally grabbed that fucking Arsenal shirt. So,
Come on, G.
yeah, big up,
Your
everyone.
mic's breaking up a little bit, though. You might want to come out and back in again.
Breaking
Of
up a
course it
lot.
is. This is fucking fault.
I'll see you in a sec, Cam. Last but not least, Ryan. What are you telling me, man? You went from Liverpool fancy to show chest to now Arsenal are winning the league. What's happening?
Can you do, man? My attackers letting me down. No, can't do anything about it. Just, yeah.
Has the faith
I'll try
really
and delete
evaporated that
comments, well,
quickly,
that's what
though?
it is. Huh?
Has the faith really evaporated that quickly?
I just don't see where Arsenal drop points in it. I just feel they're playing too well. Where I just don't see them dropping points. So, like, if they don't drop points, they've won the league in it. So,
Hey man,
yeah, I
Arsenal,
see
go
it, to
get
be
that
honest with
Premier
you.
League title. Let's go.
We ruined our chance yesterday, innit?
Let's go.
Even with them going to OT, going to Spurs, not going to act like playing us as anything, but they got those 2 games.
What games did you see? Spurs and what
Spurs
else?
away, which is notoriously
That's-
tricky for them, even if they won last season.
That's-
Like, they don't usually do
They
well.
usually
That's their
lose
best
or
chance
draw.
of. That's their best chance of dropping points, but I still think they beat Spurs away. That's the thing. Like Spurs, lately when I watch Spurs, I just think that I don't know. I just think the way Spurs play suits Arsenal as well. Like that's why I just see Arsenal winning that game, innit? Like, and then what other game did you say? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Spurs away and United away. In fact, let me get the running up.
United
So-
will roll over for Arsenal then at the end of the day. So like, what can you do in it? Like,
I'm sure that'll make.
I don't think it's as cut and dry as that, though.
Of course, it's not as cut and dry as that. That's why he's got that. If he was in the comment section, he'd be saying all this nonsense with more
that's why
confidence.
I said I ruled if Arsenal are to drop points, it has to be in their next 4 games, innit, in the league, because
Do you know what I think?
their last 3 games are.
Yesterday it was mid-teams. Now you're like, oh, I'm unsure. I'm not sure. But in the comments yesterday, it was hella confidence. What happened?
What, me?
Yes, you.
No, what
You
I'm
know what I'm
saying
talking
is
to?
that I
It
don't
was
think
hella confidence yesterday, and now it's, oh, I'm unsure. I don't know. Why can't they drop points to Spurs? What happened? What happened when they played Spurs at the Emirates this season?
Yeah, but that was early.
Could argue they were the better
No,
team.
so why?
Spurs were
No.
actually better form
What
back then.
happened? All right, so you're basing it off. So we're basing it off solely off form. Okay, what happened even when they played us? They scored 2 goals in stoppage time.
Yeah, but Arsenal have gotten better over the season, man. They're looking formidable
sure.
right now. It's
Do
actually
you know
looking
what
crazy.
I would say about this? Because if, like, I reckon all 3 teams are going to drop points. I do. I think all 3.
But
I
Liverpool
do
already
think
have, so you called that
when
one,
you
right?
look at the games that you've got, everyone can look at games and think, oh yeah, that's one.
Yeah, like Fulham.
Fair enough.
Facts.
But it just depends, because a lot of stuff can happen. Like Bayern Munich at home, depending on what happens tomorrow. Say, for example, tomorrow Arsenal win 3-0. Then it's not one, but it's pretty much one. So they can go to Bayern Munich, and as long as they draw or don't lose 3-0, they're through. Do you know what I mean? So it will make it a little bit easier. However, if they play tomorrow and it's 1-1, they then have to go all out for that second leg. So that makes that Villa game in between more difficult. Do you know what I mean? So things can change. That's why people say when you're going for 2 competitions at a time, sometimes it's hard to juggle both. Do you know what I mean? We've seen it with City where we've dropped points between Champions League games because, you know, you put so much effort into the big Champions League game.
Have
then
we?
when
Nah,
you know
because
by the
City always,
weekend, and
City
I'm
always
not saying
handled that
Arsenal,
well, though.
Arsenal definitely looked the best out of the three.
Is that better?
Yeah.
But I do think
Mm,
if Arsenal were
nah.
5 points clear, then I would hear exactly what you're saying. But the fact that it's 1 point in it at the moment between the top three, anything can happen. And I think the reason why, because a lot of people are saying City are favourites, like the bookies and stuff. The reason why we're favourites is because on paper, our fixtures look winnable. And the only one that we don't tend to win, even though we drew with Nottingham Forest away last season and stuff like that, the only one that on paper we don't win is Spurs away. Obviously, what happens in that game is going to depend on when it is and what Spurs are playing for at that time. If we go into the last week of the season playing Spurs midweek and they've already wrapped up top four and there's a point between us and Arsenal, I don't see Spurs going all out to win that game, because that would mean them beating us would mean Arsenal win the league. So things like that will happen. The same as you said with United. If United are out of Europe or in Europe and it's already kind of done by that
They're
game,
all over for Arsenal.
they might say, yeah, well, we don't want City to win the league. We don't want Liverpool to win the league. Let's not go all out to win that game. So things
Yeah, we'll
can
go
happen
out.
with that.
We'll go all out for that game. Whoever
Well,
we
the
playing at
thing
that
is-
point, we'll go all out for
the
that
thing
game.
is,
100.
if you think about
So,
it,
yeah, go on,
looking
Jan.
at-
Sorry.
No,
No,
I was
go
just saying, looking at the fixtures on paper, there is opportunities for all three of us to drop points, and it might not be to the teams we think. Man City might go and beat Spurs, but then draw to Nottingham Forest or draw to Brighton, or something could happen. So, I mean, I don't think it's anywhere near over yet. We've seen title races with 8 points at this stage be overturned. So,
Yeah,
a
that's
point
happened.
is not over yet. I do think Arsenal are the best of the three. I agree with you. I think Liverpool have been quite scrappy this year, like getting results sometimes a little bit late or whatever, going behind. City haven't been playing well. I think it's only this week really that we've stepped it up a little bit. But yeah, we've not been good. If I look at City, I didn't think we were going to win the league based on our form. I did think we'd drop points to Palace. We didn't. We actually played quite well in that game until Rodri.
Is that better?
The first half
Yeah,
was
yeah.
not great. To be fair, the first half was okay, not brilliant. The second half was brilliant from us, apart from obviously after Rodri went off, it dipped. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's way too early to say it's won. Arsenal do look the best. I agree with you,
Yeah,
but it's 1 point. It's not one.
Yeah,
it's
to
not
say
even a point.
it's one
We're
is
actually on the
crazy.
same points.
Because we are speculating, but this whole United ain't gonna go all out against Arsenal last home
You
game of
don't
the
know,
season
You have
is
no
ridiculous.
idea. Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah. You have no
teams don't. Just to clarify history, teams don't think like fans. Teams
Yeah,
don't
no.
go out there
No.
before you go, Cam. Just a couple things, and then I'll let you go. Teams don't do that. When Manchester United won in '99, the '99 season, and we were going against Arsenal, who did United play on the last day of the season and went ahead at Old Trafford? Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham scored. What are we talking about here? When Manchester United lost
Sure.
the league to Blackburn Rovers, when we couldn't get past West Ham, who beat Blackburn Rovers on the last game of the season? Hey, people, just do your Googles and go figure that out. Go on, Capcom. Exactly. So Liverpool potentially could have gave Manchester United their fourth, I think, was it the fourth league title at that point, and actually did, because they beat Blackburn Rovers. We just couldn't beat West Ham.
Happens,
so
yeah.
let's dispel this myth that Manchester United are going to go out there and be like, oh well, we don't want City or Liverpool to win the league, so we're not going to try against Arsenal.
Win the game.
No, the players are going to go
To
for
be
it.
fair,
right,
though,
right.
it has happened in the past,
talking
though.
about?
I remember there was a long time. I don't remember what year it was now, but a long time ago. It might have even been before my time. Can't remember the year actually, but there was a year when Man City needed to win to stay up, and Man United just had to beat one of the relegation sides. United lost, and we got relegated. So it happens, you know. But I
Probably
agree
played a
with
week.
you.
Probably played a
I
weekend
don't
side.
think they think like fans. I agree with you. They don't think like fans. But I think there are times where I don't know if Spurs, because I'm not saying like the players won't. Every player goes out to win every game. Do you know what I mean? However, and this is another thing that's not been mentioned as well. Like when you get onto Chelsea, teams that get battered all season, 6-0, 7-0, 5-0, 5-1, when it gets to the last games of the season and they know they're pretty much going to get relegated, a lot of these teams will step up. And it's not even just to stay up, because it's probably too late for Sheffield. What it is these players don't want to. All of them don't want to play in the championship. So some of them players will be playing for a contract somewhere else. So that's why you see some of these teams in the relegation battle that have nothing to play for beating teams at the top, and you think, how has that happened? And it's because these teams are either trying to get out of the relegation battle. Teams like Everton have to win games, especially with the deductions, which I think are ridiculous, by the way. But anyway, they're going to have to win games. Everton cannot afford to lose games. So an Everton team who earlier in the season would have probably been an easy 3 points for certain teams, that then becomes a hard game. We've got to play Everton, I think.
No,
Yeah,
we do. I think Arsenal do last day.
Arsenal have
Arsenal's
him
not
last
Arsenal
day.
do,
And we
Liverpool
play
do.
him in a couple
Yeah.
of weeks, I think.
So games like that, they might have to win that game. So it changes things a little bit. Because if Arsenal had gone to Everton 2 months ago, they would have won. Do you know what I mean? Whereas now, I think they're at home. Everton have to come there. They might have to win that game to stay up. So the league is never as straightforward as it looks on
but
paper.
you know
And
what?
that's why, to me, I don't think City are favourites just based on how we've been playing. But anything can happen. And to be honest, it's not been this close for a long time where it's like 71, 77. It's not been like
That's
that.
why I think every fan base is shook to say that they're the favorite, because in reality, it's three strong teams, and I think every fan base is scared of the other two. That's why, like, you're the favorites. No, you're the favorites. No, you're the
And
favorites.
show chess, man. You know what I'm saying? Back your team.
No, do you know
They're as
what,
good as
though?
you say they are.
I've said the same thing most of this season. City aren't playing well enough to win the league at the moment, but the fact that we're still there, I cannot rule us out. Until it's mathematically impossible for my team to win, I can't rule City out. Because this team have gone and done it. Last season, around this time, I was saying, well, not a little bit before this, I was saying City are winning this league. And then look, we looked like we were going to go trophyless at one point, and we then won the treble. So it's, there's a lot of twists and turns to come. I think all three teams are going to drop points. I do. I don't look at their fixtures and think every single game is going to be a win. Because to win them, what a lot of people are not realising as well is it's not just them fixtures. Arsenal are already on a winning run. Man City are already on a winning run. Liverpool have already, obviously they've drawn, but they've got, they're unbeaten in a certain amount of games. So if you look at these teams, City are unbeaten as well. We've not won every game, but these teams are not just on a little run where it starts from now. If Arsenal are to win every single game from now to the start of the season, I'm not sure but I'm sure they'll be breaking like records for however many wins in a row, because it's something like 24 or something crazy like that. Or no, since the City game it would be, wouldn't it? But it'd be an unbeaten game. It'd be an unbeaten run for quite a while. I don't know when their last loss was.
Fulham, I think.
Fulham beat him 2-1.
And when was that?
Late
December
I think.
31st.
That's what I'm saying. They'd be on an unbeaten run from last year.
But they're playing that well.
That is crazy.
They are playing that well.
It's doable.
Arsenal are playing that well defensively. You can't get at them. It's actually ridiculous. Like,
no, I know. I'm not saying that they can't win it. I still think they're the best team out of the three of us. What I'm saying is, if they win the league, it's not just that they played well for a month. It would be they did not get beat since the year before. So that's, it's doable, but it's not. I don't think it's going to be that straightforward. I actually don't think they'll lose. I think they might draw. I don't see any of them games being a loss, but I can see a draw in that. I can.
I hear that.
And I think the same for City.
Spurs would beat them.
That makes sense. Like I say, they're huge. They're huge games to go and like win. To beat Chelsea, Wolves away, you can kind of throw in that. Forget that. But Chelsea at home, Spurs away, United away, and 2 Champions League games. It is. Yeah, Chelsea at home. Yes, Chelsea at home. What do you mean Chelsea at home? That's not That's not right.
Do you realize we got? He don't listen. You know what I'm saying? I never said that they necessarily don't win the game. I said it won't be an easy game.
That will be easy.
It won't be easy. Yeah, same way you thought Liverpool coming to Manchester United was going to be easy, and what happened there?
You're gonna learn your lesson.
What happened there? So you clearly don't learn. You thought you had you had hella chest all week long again. Yeah, you had hella chest all week long. Yo, Cam, you're breaking up. Cam, you're breaking up
again, bro.
Yeah, so like, do you not learn? You know what I'm saying? That was supposed to be an easy game. Yeah. Light work. We're gonna turn up to Old Trafford and something that doesn't happen often. And so what happened there? So why can't in the roles reverse that be the same? Bear in mind, we don't know what's going to happen in the Bayern game either. Bear in mind that is the Spurs Arsenal game the 28th. Is that the 28th of April? I can't see. So we all have to, we all tie into the fact that's 3 games in 8 days. Does that not matter either? Bear in mind what happens against Bayern Munich as well, even though I think they will win the game. You don't take these things into consideration whatsoever.
If Arsenal go out to Bayern Munich, how does that affect their chances in the league? Then?
So it don't affect their chances in the league from a mentality standpoint. You don't think potentially? No,
I think it would.
Losses don't matter.
I think it
exactly.
would. That's what I'm saying.
It can go one way or the other.
I think they beat.
It could mean that they go all out for the league because they don't have another option, or it could mean that it could affect them. Yeah. Because sometimes when you go out of the cup, you'll then lose your next. We've seen it a lot. So it happened to City. We lost to Newcastle in the cup, and then we lost our next league game. I know it was mainly
exactly the point
related.
I'm making.
However, it can still happen. So I think if they go out, they'll be more likely to win the league. But it could go the other way where they might be like, or it could be that they go through and they're trying to focus on both, and that doesn't always work out well.
And even on top of that, let's say they get past, because I think they actually get past Bayern Munich, but let's say they get past Bayern Munich and it's a tough game, that can take a lot out of you mentally, and it's hard to recover. We're acting like we haven't seen this before with many teams. Like the fact that you think that Arsenal are just gonna comfortably win all these games and it's gonna be easy games is crazy. Do I think they beat Chelsea? Yes, I agree with Jan. I don't think they lose. Do we know
the dates for the next leg? Because I think they go past Bayern Munich. So when are them other games going to be against City or Madrid?
I'll tell you now. Let me.
Because that's going to be in between, probably. I don't even know. Wait, it'll be before. So the Champions League finals on the 1st of June.
The semi-final, the 30th of April and the 7th of May.
30th of April. So 2 days after Tottenham away, they would then have to play City or Real Madrid.
So that means they reschedule it then.
For the second leg.
That means,
so
you know what?
at home.
That means they'd move it. They wouldn't have it 2 days apart. They'd move it. Yeah, they'd move seats. So that ties into it. So then what could happen is they have to travel to Spurs and travel to Manchester United 4 or 5 days apart.
Yeah.
Take all these things into consideration. Bear in mind, sandwiched in between that could be Real Madrid twice.
Exactly.
So we're saying they're going to beat Real Madrid twice, Spurs away, and Manchester United away. If they do that, phenomenal. Hey, give them all the credit.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
But do I see that happening? No.
This league is going to be well-deserving. So we'll just see what happens. I do think all teams will drop points. I don't necessarily think anyone... I've Spurs away for us is always a
if you're asking me, I actually think all 3 teams are going to win all their games. That's my opinion.
I don't think so. I don't think City will win all theirs. I think all 3 will.
Liverpool are definitely going to screw up from here. I'm sorry, bro.
I don't even, because we're getting players back. I don't even see us dropping any points either. The only game I could see us potentially dropping points is Everton. That's the only game I can see potential. You ain't beaten
Everton, I don't think. And I don't rate Everton at all. I just don't... Bro, you can't finish
your running.
Yeah, but we're getting players back. We're getting Trent and Jota back.
And I'll bring this up in a second.
With those 2 back.
I think.
Sure.
We've got Everton soonish. Yeah,
nah, you haven't got Everton. You played Everton twice.
So Palace at home should beat. Fulham at home should beat. Everton's a question mark. West Ham away, you should win that.
You should win
that. That could be a dicey one.
Even before that, though, what's that? From Fulham to Everton to West Ham.
Some trouble, but they usually win.
What's that? The 21st.
That's all in a week.
That's 3 games in 6 days.
By the way,
if Arsenal beat Bayern Munich, our West Ham game gets moved to the Sunday, so we'd get an extra day rest for that.
Look at the 18th through May 11th. That's 5 away games out of 6. That's 5 away games out of 6. Look at that. You have Atalanta away, Fulham away, Everton away.
Is Palace at home?
Oh wow!
Yeah, Palace is a home game on Sunday.
This is where
you'll the home ones. Definitely.
You'll slip up around here. You only have 3 home games left in the Prem. Or sorry, no, that Arsenal one's a friendly. You have 2 home.
Do you know
games.
what?
And let's not forget Europa League as well.
As well to other teams.
Atalanta beat them though.
It depends on where everyone is. If Villa are 3 points away from top 4.
I do think Villa
changes
top
that
4.
game. If Villa are already way out and
they
can't get it, that changes things. But the thing is, if you go and beat Tottenham, that means Tottenham drop 3 points, which means Villa might then be in with a chance.
Yeah, but you have to remember it's top 5 now. it's a top 5 now. I think Villa and Spurs will be in
Depending
top
on
5 sorted
coefficient.
by then.
I agree, but what I'm
Well,
saying
but they
is
want to
if
win.
Tottenham are
Ryan,
only
they
3
want to win
points
the game.
ahead, and
Tell
then
me this.
you beat them,
Tell
that
me this
means
is
that
better.
Villa then would have a chance to get
Yeah,
top
a bit
4. So
better.
it all depends. I just
What
think
does it
it's
sound like? Does it sound like win? Because I'm at the back door, bro.
You're just breaking up. You're just breaking up,
like
fam.
practice.
It's a little breaking up, but it's a
Yeah.
bit better. It's a bit better.
Bro, I'm done with this phone, bro. Fucking Essex, bro. Boy,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
you
get
know what I mean.
fucking. You see?
It's very like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shit. It's the
Dumb
Gattuso meme, innit?
smartphones, bro. We're in 2024. We got dumb smartphones, bro. Fucking hell, bro. Moving like a blonde bitch from Essex, bro. I'm done with it, bro.
Damn.
Although we haven't heard from you. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone. It's all good.
No, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here, bro.
Cam. What was your thoughts on the whole talk about the running and everything?
I wanted to say, right, man, stop complaining, bro. Stop being an emotional wreck, bro. Fuck's sake, bro. There's still another fucking 7 games to go. Like, bro, Arsenal will drop points. City might drop a couple points here and there, maybe. But just listen. All this on Arsenal's title, this is it. Watch next week, it'll be City's title, and then the week after, it'll be like, we're winning the title. We're winning the title. Like,
I'll say don't drop points this weekend or go back to Liverpool.
I know. Oh, it'll go City. It'll go City. You know what I mean? Like, you know, oh, well done, Jan.
Well, I mean, we've got
Congrats, yeah.
Luton at home, so we should be winning this week. But it just depends on what happens. Do you know what I mean? It's with a title race. It's crazy because I've seen City beat teams that we normally struggle against with ease in a title race because their eyes are just on winning the title. But then I've seen other times where we slipped up, like Chelsea at home, United at home. Both of them games, if we won the league, and we didn't do it. And then luckily for us, in both occasions, we didn't actually need to win that game. But you know, it's
Well, Tottenham, you guys are
interesting.
comfy.
Yeah, they're running. They're running.
Tottenham will decide.
They're running. It's far from tough. Are we doing the Brighton thing? Yeah, is this what we're doing?
Yeah. Brighton away is a tough game.
We just did that with Arsenal. But all right.
Brighton away for City.
Yeah, we did.
We drew there.
Trust in deserving.
Last year.
Right.
But our record against Brighton, they haven't taken as many points from us as they have from the other top teams. That being said, in none of these games I would put my life on us winning, because with the Premier League, you just don't know. I've seen stranger things happen.
I think you'll win all them.
That being said, on paper, we should win all of these games. The only game on paper that is more difficult for us would be Tottenham away. We haven't won there.
But you kind of gone that Spurs thing out of the way now because you beat them away in the cup. Like,
yeah, but
Son
is the main problem for us against Spurs.
Yeah.
It could be Son on his own and he'll still beat us. I don't know what it is. Just, yeah, until I see us beat Spurs away with Son, then that hasn't gone away. However, it just depends when that game is, because if City are 3 points away from the title and we have to play Spurs, I expect City to go out there and win. Like, we've been to the Bernabeu and beat Real Madrid before. You should be able to go to Tottenham and win. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see. If we don't beat Tottenham, do we really deserve to win the league? Probably not. So we'll see. Hopefully we don't have to. I'm hoping that it gets to a point where it's already decided by then, one way or another. I don't want any final day of
when is the Tottenham City
drama,
game?
to be honest.
Now let's do final day.
It's getting
final day.
It's getting rescheduled. It's getting rescheduled.
So it'll probably be May, innit?
But it depends on, like, because you got the Champions League as well, so it depends. They could reschedule it, and then it could get rescheduled again.
Yeah,
like, that's what it will be like.
It depends. If we go out the Champions League, they'll just put it when that would have been. You know,
the semi-final. Yeah.
Hey Steve, you got winning the league actually? Because you just said about Brighton and said because Arsenal went there, but so you got Arsenal. You think Arsenal are clear of City level wise?
No. I have Man City winning the league.
Okay, first.
I've never shifted that, and I won't shift that until something crazy happens. No, Man City. I trust them. They're the safe money bet. Like, don't trust. What? I was just saying about Liverpool. They got too many away games consecutively. Bam, 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 bam. Like, that final stretch, they will screw up versus a Fulham, or an Aston Villa or a West Ham. Those are 3 grounds that like weird things happen, bro. So, and I think actually, what did Liverpool do versus West Ham last year? Didn't West Ham win?
No, we beat West Ham away last year.
They beaten you a few times though over the years though, right? Their ground, maybe twice.
No, we've got a fairly good record there.
I think they'll beat West. I do think they'll beat West Ham, but I
think
understand
Everton's
your
the
overall
game
point.
we could drop points in. I
I
think
understand your overall
And
point.
like I keep saying, Fulham have played Liverpool tough every single time they played the season. Fulham have beaten Arsenal and drawn with them.
Fulham ain't really got any. Fulham ain't playing for anything. I'll be fine. I think we'll be fine against Fulham. I'll be honest. They're not playing for anything.
Yeah, they are. What were we just talking about?
What are they playing for? They're not playing for anything. They're just in mid-table.
Yeah, but they don't think like fans, bro. What if Rodrigo Muniz gets linked with Man
They
City?
probably want to be above Chelsea again.
Yeah, and
Best team in West London and all that.
professional players want to win games of football. Whether you're already
No,
relegated.
but what I'm saying is playing a team that's fighting for playing
Yeah,
a team
different
that's
levels
fighting
of
for, like, to
motivation,
stay
I
up
hear
or
it.
fighting for Europe
different
or
levels
something
of
like that is
motivation,
always a
sure,
more
but-
dangerous team to play.
Yeah. But like Fulham, like what were Fulham playing for when you guys, beat them 4-3 and you had to scratch and claw your way at the end there? What were they playing for?
Yeah, but
We
that
all
was still in
do,
December.
man.
They might have thought to themselves they can still maybe push for a place in Europe or something like that. But because obviously you got like 8th place can get you Conference League and all that rubbish. But now they're not really in that race either. Like they've got nothing to play for at all.
Let's
I
have a
think we'll
look
be
at
fine
the
against
league.
Fulham. I think we'll be fine against West Ham. I think Everton's the game where we could drop points. I'll be honest. Everton's the one game where I think that might.
Yeah, and
be a
your
bit of a
record at
sticky one.
Goodison is poor, isn't it?
Yeah, our record. We don't win. We always draw there. We never lose, but we never really win too much. So it's always a 0-0.
Well, I was just
for some
looking at the
reason.
table. Like Nottingham Forest, they pretty much have to beat us, really.
Yeah, they're fighting, man. They're not
because of
Forest are
their
fighting.
position. Same with Everton. Everton need points. Luton, they need points.
Yeah, but
Fulham are a little bit safe. They're like 10 points ahead of 15, so they'll be okay. Wolves, they're not really playing for anything. Brighton, not really playing for anything. Chelsea, not really playing for anything. Newcastle, they've still got
Correct.
a chance, but it just depends on what happens going forward. West Ham are in there though with United and Newcastle.
West Ham, yeah, like West Ham away, Ryan, that'll be tricky for Liverpool. And the thing is, if you had Jota, and
he's back. He's back this week.
Oh shit! Okay, all right. Wow.
For your sake, I hope he stays fit.
Yeah, he's back this week in full. He's been training
he'll
on
be
his
fine
own
for
for
the
the
rest
last
of the
couple of
season,
weeks,
I
but he's
think.
back in full training now. I think
That's
this
a
week.
killer in your team. That is a killer in your
And
team.
we've got Trent back. Trent's back this week as well.
And Trent will help
16
out.
out of 10. What a
Liverpool can
fucking
still
great
win
squad.
this league.
That's why I think. That's why
With your
I don't
fixtures,
really
you can
worry
win this
too much about our goal scoring thing, because if Trent and Jota play yesterday, we win that game because we create more and we score more with Jota in the
Here's
front.
what I worry about, though, Ryan. Here's what I worry about. The thing with Jota, I feel like he'll play for 5 games, score in all 5 or score in 3 out of 5, and then he picks up an injury and he's out for another 2 weeks.
I just
That's
keep him
poison.
fit for the Prem games, to be honest with you. I just say to him, don't touch Europa, just play Prem.
But you
That's what I
know,
do.
Klopp gonna play him in the Europa.
Yeah.
Probably.
Even if you're through.
Yeah, you gonna play him in the Europa. We watched him play all your
Both
players in
legs.
Europa.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying what I do. I know what Klopp's going
I
to
hear
do.
that. I hear that. That's fair.
But
I hear
having
that.
Trent back's a big one, though, I think. Like,
Of course.
and obviously, I think
Hey,
Alisson's back
hey.
next week. Alisson's back next week, I think. So we're getting players back.
Are you missing him or no, Allison?
We're not missing him, but because Keller's done really well, but
No.
Alisson's still an upgrade, isn't he? When he comes back in, he's
Of course,
still going
of
to improve you, and he's still Alisson Becker at the end of the day. Like,
Yeah.
it's like Conor Bradley has done really well as well, but Trent's still is still an upgrade when he comes back
Trent
in.
in it.
Going
Yeah.
forward, you ain't gonna replace that.
Yeah, exactly. So like, yeah, I don't know why he didn't play Kanate yesterday though. I think maybe because he wasn't fully fit to start. I don't know, because he was at the end of that bad tackle the other
weird.
day. But it was a bit weird. I don't understand it, to be honest. If
Hmm.
he's on the bench, I'm assuming like he was fit enough to play some part. That was a weird one to me, but yeah, I don't know why he did that, to be honest with you. But he needs to make some changes.
You know what
like-
it is? Konate will probably play against Atalanta on Thursday.
Probably. He probably will. And then it'll be
Probably
Quantum against
play-
Palace or something. Then he'll play Quansah against Palace or something like that. I don't know. But with that, what's good about those 3 away games in a week that we've got, we're getting a squad back together, which is good. So we can do a bit more rotation in that week, which is good. But like I said, that Everton game is the one that I only worry about. None of the other games we play really faze me. Like, I actually think we beat Villa away as well. I'm pretty confident about that game as well. Like, Villa, I think, just drew 3-3 at home to Brentford, and they were like 2-0 up or something like that. Like, Villa don't really worry me. It's just the Everton game.
Before was that we'd all drop points. I thought for City, Palace, and Spurs. For Liverpool, United, and maybe Spurs, or Everton, one of the two. And then for Arsenal, I thought Spurs or United. So we'll have to see. Like, I mean, we can drop points in other games. It's not unheard of. However, they're the games that I'm looking at to see who's going to win the league. But any of the three can win the league. This idea that it's won already, to me, just because Arsenal are playing better. If Arsenal was 6 points clear, then I would hear you 100%. But I just think the fact they're still on the same points, it doesn't matter how you play. If you have 2 bad weeks at the end of the season, the league's done. Do you know what I mean? Like, someone was saying yesterday, it'd be interesting to see who drops points first. Obviously, you had the harder game, so that's what's happened. But it just depends when you drop points as well. Because like Paula says, if they go out of Europe and then don't win that weekend game after it, that the mentality shift could cause a problem. Like, how do you recover from that? Potentially your season going from potentially a double to over in one, 5 days or 3 days.
I agree with you on that.
So
I think if Arsenal did go out of Europe, I think if Arsenal did get knocked out by Bayern, which I don't think they will, but if they did, I do think that's more of a blow to them than an advantage for them in the league. I do think it would be more of a blow to them, I can see them dropping points.
Until these games are kind of over, we won't know, because it could be that Arsenal go on some crazy run, City and Liverpool don't get the results we need, and Liverpool end up winning it by 6 points. Like, it can go that way, or it could go the other way, where one team breaks away and the other two lose. Like, to me, it's way too early to say this team's won it, regardless of who's the best. We all know Arsenal have been playing the best all season. I don't think that's really changed at all. City have had periods where we've been good. You've had periods where you've been good. But Arsenal consistently have been good this season. But all that matters is the points on the table at the end of the day.
You guys are the only ones playing catch up, but you guys are also the only ones who could realistically go on a run and win every game.
I hope it goes to a final day.
And everything that you have is better.
I think it definitely goes final day.
And everything City have is better than the other two.
All three?
I mean,
that would be an end. That would be
maybe not all three, but I think at least 2 will be in the. It will go down to the final day in some aspects.
I hope not.
I hope it's I hope it's 90-90-90. All of them got the same goal. I hope it's 90-90-90. All of them have the same goal difference. Let's go.
Imagine that. Oh my god.
Arsenal's goal difference is way clear.
These managers up there scoring if that's happened, bro. We're in the 50s of the goal difference.
You know, I saw something. I watched this video I watched this video just before I came on stream, right? About what happens if everything's equal at the end of the season. So, like, this would have to be because Arsenal have a better head-to-head record over both of us. Let's say
head-to-head or goals scored
points.
It's head-to-head.
Yeah, it comes down to. But let's say Liverpool and City.
Goals scored first, actually.
I thought it was head to head for the Champions League group stage.
No, it's after I think goals scored or something. It goes to head. I'll send you the video after. But what it was,
no worries.
If Liverpool and City finish top 2 at the end of the season, and Arsenal behind. But if Liverpool and City finish together at the top of the table. With equal points and everything, and goal difference and everything, and goals, and they could, because Liverpool and City have an identical head-to-head to each other as well, because we both drew 1-1 against each other both games. It would end up coming down to a playoff match, like the Premier League would have to organize, and it's actually looking a bit peak because both teams, one of them is away goals scored as well, and both teams have around the same amount of away goals scored as well. So. No, that's away goal scored in the head-to-head. So, yeah, that's the thing. If Liverpool and City finish equal on top of the table because the goal difference is like crazy close as well.
Yeah.
And it could literally come down to a play. They'd have to organize a playoff game at a neutral
That'd
venue.
be crazy.
Final
could be
day.
mental.
Final day. I need everybody on their toes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to see.
Do you know what?
Arsenal
It's
can't
great-
play in a
it's great
playoff
for
game
the
though
league,
because they
but
got a
as a
head-to-head, better
fan,
head-to-head over
not
both.
really.
I'm trying to see all the
Especially because
London
City always
Cubs
make it
fans
difficult as well.
stressed. I'm trying to see Man United fans stressed on the final day. Who's going to win? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see
The
chaos.
final day, I'm just gonna want it.
I'm trying to see Everton fans stressed. I'm trying to see Arsenal fans stressed. I just want everybody to be tweaking on that final day. I want everybody.
You know what, Steve?
Top three.
Guys,
I want that top
you'll probably
three.
be as well with the race for Europe.
Yeah. Hey, I'll join in. Let's
Hey,
go.
Lewis,
Let's go.
check the shameless
Adrenaline.
group
Let's
chat. I
go.
put the video in there.
Bro, I am
Oh, cool.
adrenaline. I am adrenaline. Red Bull, Adderall, Malibu. Let's go. Final day.
Yeah, you know what? Go ride a roller coaster, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
You can leave the Premier League out of this. You know what I'm saying? Go mountain hiking. You know what I'm saying? Go jump out of a
hiking is
helicopter.
not adrenaline.
Whatever. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, go take up some extreme sport. Skydiving. There you go. Go jump
No,
out
I'll
of
do
a
that
helicopter.
after. I could do that
Yeah.
after.
You can do it during. You can do it during.
No, I could do it after. I'll do it after.
But yeah, we'll see. Like I say, it's gonna. The title race has been, all rivalry aside, has been entertaining. It has been because we haven't had this in a strong minute. But I just think, like I say, the levels of the manager will show. That's why Arsenal will fall short. And see, in things like this, it is fine margins, and that's where City and Liverpool trump Arsenal is in the manager department. They trump him, and I think that will show. Also the team, but we'll see because the other two have been here before. There are players who have been here before, and getting over that line is very tough because we watched Arsenal fail.
But
last
Arsenal are
season.
showing no signs of
Arsenal
bottling
have
it in
learned
any
from
way.
Last season, though.
Yeah,
Not
but they didn't show
necessarily.
signs last year.
However,
They don't. Before you go, Jan, they don't necessarily have to bottle it.
yeah,
Them
It could be
drawing
no
at Old
difference.
Trafford.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
difference.
They don't necessarily have to bottle it.
But
Liverpool
that's
can
what
still
I was
win on
saying
both
to Ryan the other day. Like that title race in 18-19 or something, Liverpool drew one game, which felt like it was nothing. Do you know what I mean? Because it was like,
Yeah, and
I'll
then
see
won
you'll
9
drop
in a
points.
row and lost out by a
and
point.
then we
It was
did. That's what I'm
ridiculous.
saying. That can happen.
Yeah.
So Arsenal, I'm not saying it'd be City, it could even be Liverpool. Arsenal could draw one game and think, oh, it's fine, we're still going to win the league, and then it can end up Liverpool winning it because Liverpool win all 7 games. Like you're actually on the same points at the moment. If you both win all your games, it'll come down to goal difference, which yes, theirs is superior at the moment. However, it depends. They might win every game 1-0 or 3-2 or 4. Like I doubt it with them.
And also last season, did Arsenal not spend 92% of the league on top of the league?
They're better than last season, though.
But
No.
last season they-
Forget
they
no.
kind of-
I didn't talk about them being better.
Yeah.
You said they showed no signs of bottling it this season. They showed no signs last season. They were on top of this
They
league
were
for
brilliant,
92%.
No,
yeah.
but by
Most
this
of it,
point
yeah.
last season, this is when they started to
They
bottle
don't.
it.
Yeah. They
Okay,
don't
so why
They
can't they
just
start to
started
fall
to.
now? So why there was no signs of that? I said there was no signs of that before they started to fall. So why can't
But
they
they
fall
don't
now?
have to bottle
Bro,
it.
I
I'm
just
just
don't
put-
see it. They're playing way too well.
One draw.
Yeah, but
I
they were
can't
playing way
see
too
it.
well last. They were playing very well last season.
Bro, you can't get at them defensively. They're too
Defensively,
strong,
they're
like-
very good, but you don't. That's not the point I'm making. I'm just pointing out the flaw in the argument in regards to they're showing no signs of bottling it. They showed no signs last season, and we're in a better position points wise. So what are we talking about here? They did this last season, so why can't they do it this season? Not necessarily lose. I'm just saying drop points. I
But
don't get
if
this.
Ars-
Where
yeah,
I run on
if
that. Hold up
Arsenal
before
and
you go,
City-
Jan. I don't get where this air of invincibility comes from with Arsenal. Based off of
Have
what?
you been watching them?
I've been watching them. Yes. So where does it come from?
But we know how the story always
Where
ends
does it
with
come from?
Arsenal. That's
What are
why
we
we
talking
can't
about?
jump
Sometimes
to
that story can be
conclusions with that.
different, bro. I'm
Where
just
does it come
saying.
from? Because it just had a
It
feeling.
can
Alan.
be, but you're going to go through what you've seen before until you see otherwise. That's why with Man City, like, they're the ones that are a point off. But I still look at them and I think they're the team that I think is going to win.
Yep.
Because they've been here
me-
before. They've gone through runs of like 10,
Yeah.
12 wins in a row at the end of the season. Why am I meant to not think that they're capable of it? Arsenal,
Yeah.
they ain't done it.
That's
Yeah,
what
like
I
the-
just said. I think I just feel like all 3 teams are going to win all their games. That's just my opinion. From now on, I think all 3 will win all their games. That's the way I
They
see it.
could, but Man City are the most likely to do that.
Like I just don't get this
Yeah.
air of invincibility surrounding them. That's why I don't understand. They
But
are
to be
playing very
honest,
well.
It's
Don't
like
get
it's like
mistaken.
Flawless says they could draw against Spurs, which is very
Don't hold the mic.
possible.
I
do you know
think
what
they
mean?
lose to Spurs.
And But if they do,
They're not
if
losing to Spurs.
if they drop points to Spurs, it could be a 0-0. Like you're saying, their defense is brilliant. They don't even have to get beat goal-wise. They could drop points in a draw, and then it could be 0-0 in that game, and that game could win Liverpool the league if Liverpool match their results. This is the thing. This is why
Kai Havertz leading the line. You know what are we talking about here?
it's I think it's way too early to say it's one for any team. If it was 5 points, even then I'd be a bit like wait and see. But 5 points, you could argue at this stage, they should see it through. But one, they're not even a point clear of Liverpool. They're on the same points. So I just don't see how it's over yet. You know, if Arsenal go and win the next 5 games and City and Liverpool don't, different situation. Do you know what I mean? But until then, anyone can win it. Any of the 3.
Yeah.
Agree with that. Just going to go through a couple of these super chats quickly. Big up to everyone who's been weighing. Big up to everybody who's been subbed as well. Ian says, Lewis, what has happened to my club? I've supported my whole life. We used to win trophies, have a style of play, scare teams before kickoff, have great managers in charge. I need my club back. Fuck Poch. Bro, I agree with every single word of that. Yet again, I think we can't reach a new low. Yet again, we go and outdo ourselves. But we will get into that in a little second. Just go on flight mode for the rest of the season. I've tapped out. That's me now. Like I've really, really tried to believe that we can get top 7. You know, not top 4, not top 5, top 7. I've really wanted to believe that. No, we're finished. I refuse. I'm done now. You either do it yourself or whatever. Gavman says panel looking 16 out of 10. Agree, Ryan. We got the first 16 out of 10. It's just a shame Ryan ain't here, but I'm guessing it's a connection issue. And Loftus 8 says big up Lewis. Big up and please come back to Chelsea, Loftus. Please come back because we need that. Thankfully, Cam's dropped out because I was about to ask about the Chelsea section. But Jan, you didn't watch the game. Good move. Very good move. Steve, did you catch the game?
What game?
Chelsea.
Sheffield United, Chelsea, bro.
Watch along. Yeah. I was on the watch here.
Bro, talk to me. No, you weren't on the watch. You came on after. Or did you come on at half time? I don't even remember. I'll be so real. I've tried to forget.
I was on the watch along. Yeah. No, y'all. Yeah. And honestly, I said after the first goal, I was like, all right, y'all are probably gonna win it. It's probably game over. But then, what's it called? Then they scored, I think, 10 minutes after Thiago Silva. So
typically,
yeah. Bro. Yeah. I just don't know why fans defend Poch like he's Sir Alex Ferguson or something. Or he's like, an accomplished manager at your club. He's done fuck all. He's done.
There's still people backing him after that, by the way.
There's absolutely nothing that he's done that's good. Absolutely nothing. Wow, we got to a final of a Carabao Cup. Well, he lost it. So if he won it, then maybe you could state your case. But you ain't beaten Man City, and you ain't. That means he's gonna do fuck all, and he's gonna do even way worse than any of us probably thought you would have again. And if you go into it, if you go in with that manager next season, you ain't doing anything. You're gonna finish like 10th again. I don't care who you buy, because that's how bad of a manager he is. He is completely finished at this level or any level of any respect. Like, bro, he's terrible. He's a terrible
The
manager.
maddest thing is people like you, people like Danish Maldini in the chat, they knew this from the start. Our recruitment team,
I agreed with Jimmy when he said about the West Ham game on the second day of the season, like Poch is a pussy. I was like, yeah, he's right, And I didn't like and I keep referencing what he did at Paris Saint-Germain because I watched all day fucking games, and I was not impressed whatsoever with Poch at PSG. Not at all. And I'm seeing the same things over and over and over with Poch at you guys. He's a terrible manager. He has no idea what he's doing. He's been awful as a manager since the Champions League final. He won the league because of Kylian Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar. And even then, he stepped in and Lille won the title. And I don't think it was like an 11-point lead or anything. It was like 6 when PSG, and they lost to them as well. So Yeah, he's a poor manager. I would not want him anywhere near any of my clubs, bro. None of them. I wouldn't take him.
I
At
wouldn't
Rangers.
wish him on anybody except
Yeah.
Liverpool. Liverpool, I'll be real. I need him at
Yeah.
Liverpool.
But
Just
no,
for Hassan's sake.
I
Big
just
up
don't-
Hassan, but you're gonna have to hold that.
Facts. But yeah, no, I just find it funny, like people defend him. I find it really, really funny that people defend
We drew, and then he came out and said, "What was it?
I
We
see.
struggle against teams like this. They are bottom of the table. This team has conceded, I think, 60, 70 goals, and we're not even fully through the season, and we struggle
80.
against teams like
They
this.
conceded 80.
I've seen them ship 5 to Brighton. I've seen them ship 8 to you guys.
Yeah.
In fact, well, I'm gonna go through a few of their games. One sec. I need to see exactly the sort of team that we struggled against. A team that had more shots, a higher XG, more touches inside the box, more big chances created. This team that gets doggied left, right, and center by everybody in the league. I lost 3-1 to Liverpool, 6-0 to Arsenal, 5-0 to Brighton, 5-0 to Villa. What else? Well, they lost 8-0 to you. They lost 5-0 to Burnley.
Yep.
They lost 5-0 to Burnley.
Yep.
They lost 5-0 again to Arsenal.
Because Burnley actually wanted to attack.
And this is the team that we struggle with. These are the sort of teams that we struggle to face.
I think the game at Stamford Bridge, y'all were tied 0-0 at halftime, right? You beat them.
And they had a higher XG in that first half too.
Yeah.
They were making more chances than us.
Bro, it's April and he doesn't have a style of play. It's April and he doesn't have a formation. It's April and he's playing. The defense is just as bad as Poch. Well,
he's the one who sets up that defense.
Yeah, because he would get the credit if Chelsea were doing all right, wouldn't he?
He is the one who set up Cucurella to be a left back, a left mid, and a left winger all at the same time yesterday. He's like, you just handle the whole left side yourself. Madueke, you got the whole right side. Gallagher, you just stay there. Just do your thing. Go play fetch like you always like to do. If we can't find you a spot on one wing, we'll find you a spot on the other. It's not the defense is just bad as Poch. Badiashile, even under Frank Lampard, one of the worst defensive managers I've ever seen in my life, and he looks sick. You bring in this prick. Finished. Everyone disappears. Thiago Silva looks every bit his age. Badiashile looks like crap. Desassi's the best of a bad bunch, and even he's disappearing. That's what a lack of structure does for you. Why do you think Sheffield United at home, and we can't even talk about all the chances we missed because there weren't any. We had 3 shots on target, scored 2 of them, and another one was a long shot from Palmer. It was a hit and hope.
Were they that bad? I didn't see the game at all. Like I just heard the
Bro, they were the better team. They had more shots. They had more shots inside the box. A higher XG. They were better than us. They won more duels. They were the better team. They made more big chances.
No.
But hey, it's the players' fault. The funny thing is, like, I could even hear that against Burnley, and I said, all right, cool. You know what? We actually had the chances. They're a 10-man Burnley.
Yeah.
You got to be able to kind of handle it a bit by yourself. This, I can't even look at any of the players. Even if Palmer wasn't great, even if Petrovic should have done better with the first goal, I'm like, the way we played, if I even got a late winner, whatever, I'll take the 3 points, but I am not flexing a single thing about that performance. It was so embarrassing. But hey, according to my manager, these are the sort of teams we struggle to play against. Now, maybe it's just you and your inability to handle any sort of block, a low block or a mid block.
Thing is about
and also, because everyone says that you talk about the manager, directors, they all got to hold it too. Igbali, he's got to hold it too. You man spent 2-3 months looking for a manager. To end with that. To end with him. Disgrace.
And y'all might keep him for next season because of those Twitter aggregate accounts saying, brainwashing people into thinking the data has Chelsea as a top 4 team. Like it ain't.
Even Poch is bringing that up now.
Yeah, it's a brainwashing exercise, bro. It's
But
brainwashing.
the thing is, with Chelsea this season, you've been unable to like build on anything good. Do you get what I mean? So you had a good win, like a dramatic win, a big moment for you the other day against United, beating a rival at home.
I'll say it's
2 goals
dramatic.
in like
I wouldn't say it was a good win. I'll be real.
no, but you won the game dramatic. Like it was, you had a good feeling at the end of the game, innit? Like it was a good moment for you guys, innit? But you're unable to build on anything. You might have thought, oh, this might be something, not necessarily in terms of you actually doing anything serious or anything like that, but getting a little bit of a good run of form going in it, like a bit more confidence in the team. But then you go and do that yesterday, like you've been unable to actually build on any good result you've had this season, to be honest with you. Like, so yeah, that's one thing, man. Like. Your confidence.
I knew we would. Like Flawless even heard me say on back again. I'm like, just go to the next game because I know what we're like. I know we are the typical team to go and have this moment against United, and then we're gonna go and lose to Sheffield United or draw, and voila.
Hey man, just get a result at Arsenal in it, and it'll be fine.
We talked about it a week ago, and I said I wouldn't be surprised at all if Chelsea dropped points to Sheffield United. I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Huh?
Fraser, I'll bring that up in a sec. Man said this is the first time they look tired. I wonder why we look tired all the time. Poch and his training regimen that gets everybody exhausted during the game.
Hey, run.
Always happens with him, Tottenham, PSG, and now here. I wouldn't be too shocked. He says these players don't really have it in them to play 2-3 games a week. Maybe not under you. Maybe under somebody else who'd give them a little bit of rest. But hey, I've already given up. I'm exactly on your vibes now, Flawless. I just want this season done. I want this season done and finished.
We got two big games, and then other than that, like that's like I don't care for the rest. It's like just get the season over with, and let's see how it goes in the summer. But there is Chelsea fans who thought you lot were going to. There was Chelsea fans who thought, not you, Lewis, but there was Chelsea fans who thought you lot were going to build on this. Remember those conversations after they beat us? Oh, yeah, we 5 points behind you with a game in hand, so we're going to be 2 points behind, and all this. Remembering that you lot are shit. Let's just clarify that. Just because you beat us don't make you great. Because we're also shit too. And I stated this. And all that gas and all that noise, and with 3 days from Thursday to Sunday, football karma spanned the block expeditiously. Yeah. Got man on this channel cutting out. Where's Joe? I seen him cut out. Man had hella chest and hella shit to say when I joined after you lot beat us. Man cut after a Sheffield United equalizer. Nah, man. Stay. Don't run. Don't go anywhere, Joe. Shout out to him. That's my guy. But I seen him cut.
Hey up, Joey.
Yeah, man. I seen him cut. But when I was there, it was hella Joe Palmer was cocking that low and da. I had hella verbals. Then bum Sheffield, Ollie McBurney made you run. I bet. Like, we are not mud brothers. We are in the mud. Chelsea are in the swamp. Let's just clarify. We are in the mud. You are in the swamp.
Hell.
Just to clarify that. Just to clarify.
I'm in hell. It's like you're in purgatory.
Yes, make that hell. Like we in the nice part of hell. You in the worst part. Like, that's what it is.
I'm stuck with Hitler and Bin Laden and all them, man.
Yeah.
You with the guys you could go to hell though if you lose to Coventry City. Then you would be in hell.
Absolutely.
Sure. Which I actually
lose to Coventry though.
I ain't even trying to think about the final. Just City put me out my misery, and then I'm just signing out.
Yeah, I can't lie. I think City pam you in the semi. Like I know you've had a couple of good.
Nah, Chelsea will be turn up in them games against City though. And
but you see Chelsea
disappear in the final. So
I just feel a big game for City, like a big semi-final knockout game. I just trust City to get it done way more than I would Chelsea. Like,
the problem is with Chelsea. Every single game of Chelsea's nowadays, you have to add 2 goals to the opposition to your prediction because this is now the 8th straight game that Chelsea have conceded at least 2 goals. So when I predict Chelsea games, I give the opposition at least 2 goals. So like from now on, I ain't predicting no more Chelsea 2-1 wins. Y'all are gonna have to score 3 goals in every single one of your games to win, except the FA Cup where you could do a 2-2 and do penalties or whatever.
You know what? I echo that. That's a fair point. Fair point.
So, like, basically, Everton are 2-0 up going into the game. until proven otherwise. So do I think you're scoring 3 goals against Everton? Maybe. So maybe you win that game. Are you scoring 3 goals against Man City? I don't think so.
Nah, I
Are
don't
you
think
scoring
so.
3 goals against Arsenal? I don't think so.
No.
Are you scoring 3 goals away to Villa? Probably not. Are you scoring 3 goals versus Tottenham? Possibly.
If they go down to 9 again, maybe.
Are you scoring 3 goals versus West Ham? Possibly. Are you scoring 3 goals
Probably
away
not.
to Forest? No. Are you
No.
scoring 3 goals versus Bournemouth?
If they're on the
No.
beach, maybe. But our manager tried to time waste to protect the point against them last time.
Like,
so
I don't see the next
why
game
not?
that you. I don't see the next game you keep a clean sheet. I don't see the next game that you don't concede 2 goals in. Do any of those games scream, "Oh wow, we're gonna keep a clean sheet or only allow 1 goal"? No.
That's what I'm not listening to Europe anymore. We dropped 4 points to bottom 2. Forget it. Like, what's the point? What's the point of even believing? Like, okay, cool. Mathematically, we can do it. Okay, will we do it? Forget your mathematics, forget your data, forget all your BS. Look at what you see Chelsea do on a week in and week out basis and try and I dare you tell me we'll even have half the consistency to get into Europe. Forget it. It's not happening. So I'm done with the league this season. I'm genuinely done with it. FA Cup, go on. Just, yeah, you think you beat City? Go beat City. I'll be there anyway just for the bants. It's 4:20. I'll be blazed out of my head so that team can't hurt me too much.
When is the
But
game,
whatever,
the
man.
semi-final?
What?
Not this weekend, but
When
next.
is it?
Not this
Yeah,
weekend.
next
but
Saturday.
Right,
20th.
okay.
Saturday.
20th.
Oh,
Right,
20th, sorry.
cool.
Yeah, we play 4:20.
So will Liverpool have a game? Will Liverpool and Arsenal both have a game over City then in the league then when we play?
Yeah,
because-
Tottenham away. That's been moved.
Right, okay. You've not found a date for that yet? Have they not found a schedule?
They've not put ours in now.
Right, okay. I'm guessing
Dummy.
it will
I
be
think
like
Somewhere
they're
last
in May.
week
waiting.
or
They're
something.
waiting to see
I
if
reckon
we
it'll be
get
last
past
week.
Bayern Munich. Because if we go out to Bayern Munich, I
Then
think they
you
want
mean
to
if
put
you
it
go
Real
out to Real
Madrid?
Madrid, it frees
Real
up
Madrid.
weeks for you, yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
frees up
Sorry,
weeks,
yeah, Real Madrid. They want to put it where the Bayern Munich or Arsenal game would be
Yeah.
if we go out, basically.
By the way, how crazy is it that they're showing both those games at the same time tomorrow? I'm so
I know,
upset
that-
about that. It's
Yeah,
so
that's annoyed
upsetting.
me.
I
They
like
shouldn't do
it
that.
because then it forces English people to watch games that aren't involving Premier League teams.
Nah,
Shout
but
out
come
to
on, yeah.
Are you
these
talking
are
about the
two-
Wednesday
come on,
game?
Yeah.
The Wednesday game. Yeah,
Wednesday
facts.
games. It's a
I know what
French,
you mean,
German, Spanish. Like, bro,
I know
thank
what
you,
you mean, but this
UEFA,
is-
for forcing English people to watch something that ain't the Prem. Like these
I know
guys
what you
are
mean, bro, but I have
brainwashed.
to watch. I've
They're
had to watch both
brainwashed,
of these
man.
games, man. I've chosen to
league
watch
in
the
the
City
world.
Madrid game because it's a better game. But like,
The game I'm looking forward to the most actually is probably the obviously the Bayern. I'm not looking forward to the Bayern one. I'm not because
Yeah, I was
Bayern
gonna
have
say,
got players
really?
back fit, bro. Your Bayern
Huh?
have got players back fit. I'm just saying.
who cares, bro? We lost to FC Heidenheim when we were up 2-0.
No, I know Arsenal are going through in it. We all know Arsenal. Are going
Yeah.
through
He's
in it.
fighting against his own
And
terrorists.
you know what?
I wouldn't
Arsenal
mind that
are.
terrorist.
You know why Arsenal are bottle jobs if they don't beat us? Because I expect us to lose. So I can call
think
them
everyone
bottle
does.
jobs if we beat them. Because we ain't
Yeah,
He has a
saying.
dick.
Bayern-
He has a dick. You don't need.
I never thought I'd say
No.
Bayern are underdogs going into a tie against Arsenal. I never
Have
thought
you
I'd
guys
say
seen
that,
the
but they are.
fucking odds for that game?
I'm fully aware. Everyone,
Bayern-
like Jan said, everyone thinks that you lot gonna lose. She a dick for that, but yeah, she right.
Do you reckon
Bayern-
Bayern would take
You know
a
what,
1-0
though?
loss right
You
now
know what?
tomorrow?
The only thing
I reckon they
someone
would.
said the other day, the only thing Bayern have
Can't
in their
believe-
favour is that it's a different competition. Because even when City have
That's
been
it.
absolutely
literally.
shit this season,
Yeah.
we've been good in the Champions League. You can't look at a point in the Champions League this season where City weren't good. We were playing rubbish in the league, and then we go in there and we play well. So that's the only thing Bayern have going for them, that it
No,
is
but-
a different competition. However, I don't think you're good enough playing how you've been playing to
Yeah.
beat that Arsenal team. I don't
Keep in mind,
personally
we
see it.
There's too many
struggled.
problems with Bayern.
Keep in mind, we struggled versus Manchester United,
Yeah.
Yeah.
home and away. One of the games,
that's what I mean.
one of the
It's
games,
unlikely.
one of the games was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We won 4-3 at the Allianz, and then We beat them at Old Trafford 1-0.
I don't think the Old Trafford game's that deep though, because you man had already qualified as group winners. Like you had nothing to play for.
I don't care. I don't care.
But the
Previous
Allianz
Bayern
game
teams,
was bad. The Allianz one was bad.
previous Bayern teams on match day 6 would still dunk on whoever the hell we had in our. We haven't lost in qualifiers for a while. By the way, we drew 0-0 with Copenhagen at our.
Yeah, I remember that. You did, yeah.
The
The
only chance I think you would have is if you manage to keep Arsenal out for however you do it, and then you manage to get a 1-0 or something, and then at Arsenal, and then you can go home and just try and frustrate the life out of them. That's the only way I think
Bayern have to make if Bayern have got any chance, they can't be anything more than a goal down going to the Allianz. I think if Arsenal, if Arsenal have a 2-goal or more lead, then I think they go through in it going to the second leg. But
I need a red
Bayern, it's not.
I reckon Bayern
would take a 1-0 loss tomorrow. So if Arsenal are not, like Ryan says, if Arsenal are 3-0 up, they'll go there and win easily, or they don't need to win. If it's like a 0-0 at the Emirates,
or 1-0, I think even if Arsenal go 1-0, I think it's still hard for them.
Then you have got a chance, but. I still think Arsenal are too good, but it's Champions League. One mistake and you can be out. So
I'm praying for a red card.
A
red card is the.
Steve, can I ask you a question?
No.
Steve, would you take a 1-0 loss tomorrow, knowing that you're going to go to the Allianz? And
I think that's decent for Bayern Munich.
I think that's a good result for Bayern if they only take a 1-goal deficit back to Allianz.
Don't that say it all? Don't that say it all?
No, it definitely says it all, but I think it's a good result.
Don't that say it all that VfB Stuttgart, who finished 3rd from bottom last season, are going to finish above us in the Bundesliga this season? Above us. They spent 20 million euros in the summer window. They lost Wataru Endo to Liverpool, Borna Sosa, and they got in not Girassi, but they brought in Mittelstadt, and they brought in a few other guys for like pennies on the dollar. And they're going to finish above Bayern. And I said this a month ago. I've been saying this for a while, particularly on Sarcasm City, about Stuttgart will finish above Bayern. We are equal on points with them. We have a better goal difference by like 10. And we go to their ground. So, like, this is, bro, Undav, exactly. Yeah, Undav, thank you. Dennis Undav, thank you, Jez. But yeah, no, it's fucked, bro. So you know what? Based off the standards being Illa Basura this season, yeah, I probably would take a 1-0 loss. And that's just unacceptable for me. That's unacceptable. So
I hear you.
But yeah, Tuchel, the decision to keep Tuchel is a pathetic one. And he should have been fired after Saturday as well. So that for me is why.
He's gone into the season anyway, or is that you're saying?
He's gone at the end of the season. That's stupid, bro. That's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. End the relationship. It failed. It flunked. It blew up. End it. Bro, we needed a new manager going into the Arsenal leg, and we ain't gonna get it. We'll get it when it's too late. That's what it is. We'll sack if we lose 4-0 tomorrow. We'll sack Tuchel, and then it'll be way too late. Bring in Miroslav Klose or someone like that, and let him do it. Give me an Ole thing. I don't care. Anyone but fucking Tuchel. These Tuchel sexuals.
I said Ole.
Everything. No. I'm saying like an Ole appointment. Miroslav Klose.
Oh.
Bring in Claudio Pizarro. Bring in Luca Toni. Bring in Bastian Schweinsteiger for the first team. I don't give a fuck. Bring in someone to manage Bayern instead of Tuchel right now. Yeah, exactly, Jazz. I said Tuchel sucked in fucking October.
Yeah, he's got to go. He actually has to go.
And
he's already going, isn't he?
Flawless, me and you did both Man United Bayern watch-alongs, and I said both ones. I was like, we suck. We suck. We cannot deal with you guys emphatically, because I thought, we're supposed to be way better than Man United. We didn't look like it, really. Philip, yeah, exactly, Elder. Give me Philip Lahm at Bayern. 100%. Yeah, we're fucked, man, tomorrow. I'm thinking, like, to be honest, I'd probably say 2-0 right here, right now. I don't see how we score.
Oh, yeah, it's a wrap. Like I said, from when Tuchel said what he said about Leverkusen have won the league, waving the white flag, it's a wrap.
To be fair, though, what I would say is there's one player on your team that will have something to prove in this game, and that will be Harry Kane. Whether he does it or not is a different
It's one
story.
versus
big game.
11.
Arsenal should be
One
so
versus-
scared Harry Kane
that's
is
one
a big
versus-
game. Oh my word.
It's one
He
versus 11.
technically, on paper, he should be up for that game.
By the way, he's
Whether
been
that
missing
happens
some
or not
sitters
should
is
be.
lately.
different.
He's been missing some sitters lately.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
it's
made
all
some
got
I
to
mean,
click
that's-
together
I saw it.
tomorrow, man.
That's just
Harry Kane, you must.
No,
That guy
Lewis.
ain't doing
Hold on. You
anything.
know, Lewis, are you putting your false hope in a former Spurs striker that's won fuck all in his career? That's like asking a homeless man for a $50,000 loan.
It's not
You ain't
hope
getting
because
it.
I don't think Arsenal win anyway. But for now, you must. You must.
Well, we ain't gonna. So when,
Bro, you do
when,
know the
when
great-
our-
No,
Eric Dyer at centre
because
back,
I already
you're
know we're
terrible,
buying.
man.
You're already handicapped. But Harry Kane, your team needs you.
Hey, Max, hey, Harry Kane. Hey, Harry Kane. If you knock Arsenal out of this competition, all
He's
all
pardoned for
slander
everything,
is
yeah.
pardoned forever. No
Everything.
more slander. You are one of the
Don't
greatest
forget you were
strikers. Hey,
ex-Tottenham.
Jan, this is serious business. Yeah, you are one of the greatest strikers the Premier League has ever seen.
Yeah, agreed.
No, unless he wins the
Don't let
thing.
your team down.
Champs.
No,
Otherwise,
no,
you're
no,
not
no.
allowed
You just
back
got
in
knock
England.
Arsenal out.
No. Well, for me at least, you could.
Yeah. Respectfully, Steve, we don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's all about knocking
You
out
will
Arsenal.
care. No, Floss. You will care if I have to knock out Man City. You will care if I.
See, you ain't getting past Madrid. Madrid got that in the bag. It's calm.
All right, but what if Man City and Bayern Munich?
It's not the what if, man. Madrid got that. It's calm. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. I think Madrid have it too.
We've had
Exactly.
it
We
then.
agree.
It's going to be hard to get through. I can tell
Even
you.
Jan saying that, yeah.
That being said,
No.
we've been doing well in the Champions League. However,
You
I
have.
just think we need Ake,
He's
and
injured,
we
I
don't
think.
have Ake. Not ideal, and we don't have Kyle Walker, which Kyle Walker hasn't been great this season, but he does seem to do well against Madrid. So we kind of need him. So I don't know. Maybe this, depending on what the result is.
I've got Madrid going
We
through,
might have them
actually.
back.
I think it'll be
I
close,
have
but I've
Real
got
Madrid
Madrid.
going through as well.
I've got Madrid.
They
Yeah,
after
really.
last season, I would expect them to turn up against us, and with the defense that we have and the way we're leaking goals,
In transition, bro,
it's
you're
going to be
gettable.
difficult.
You're
That being
gettable.
said,
Madrid's only issue is centre back, though. Like, if they played Nacho tomorrow, oh my word, but like, they might struggle
we'll
then.
still
But like,
score. City will still score.
Yeah,
It's
I think-
just how many
yeah.
we concede at the other end. That's the
Madrid
problem.
have to take a lead to Etihad, though. If Madrid don't take a lead to
Oh,
the
yeah,
Etihad,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
done for me. I think City go through then, definitely.
Yeah, if we go back with, even like you say, even if we're 1-0 down at the Etihad,
Yeah, I
we
think
should
that's
be
not
doing
a
it.
bad result. That's not a
Yeah.
terrible result if you go
We
one
just
down.
can't
If it goes
go
anything more
there
than
and
one, then I think it becomes tough if you're like 2-0 down
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to the second leg. Then I think that becomes tougher.
yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
They're saying the
Definitely.
projected lineups have Carvajal, Chouameni at center back, Rudiger,
Yeah, Tchouaméni at centre back's been a thing. Yeah,
a stud. He's been a stud, bro. He's been a
he's
stud.
been
Big up
good. Yeah,
Big up,
oh,
Hassan.
big up
Man,
disposal,
let's
man.
go.
Yeah,
What's up? What's up? And then they're saying it's going to be a midfield three of Valverde, who's been having an amazing season. Camavinga,
Yeah.
amazing player. Tony Kroos, and then it's going to be Bellingham, Rodrigo, Vinny Jr.
I like that team. You know, I like that.
Sounds
Team.
Really
fun.
good team.
Good team.
Now wait, yeah. Do you want De Bruyne to start? What would be your lineup for the City game?
Here we go.
Pets rested Foden for the Champions League
Foden's
because
starting,
Foden is one of our best players in the Champions League. He has been for years now. So definitely, it's interesting because they interviewed De Bruyne the other day, and he said, if I can play in the midfield with Alvarez, why can't I play in the midfield with Phil Foden? And I agree with him because Alvarez isn't doing anything that Foden can't do. So I hope that Pep plays both of them with Rodri. But yeah, I have no idea. We don't know until the day with Pep. Even sometimes Pep admitted in that documentary, even he doesn't know until the day. So yeah, I don't know. We're limited at the back.
You don't have Kyle Walker, right?
No, Rico Lewis looks like he's going to start. That's a big game for him. To be fair to
Rico
him,
Lewis versus Vinny.
he has stepped up when he needs to, but Real Madrid is going to be difficult. It's
Do you like
one of the
Rico
best
Lewis
teams
better
in
in
the world.
midfield or right back?
He's good in midfield,
I mean, he
man.
will have
He's
to
really
play
good
right
in
back,
midfield.
but he does a decent job in the midfield, but he will
He
have to
does.
go right back because we just don't have a right back.
No, I'm saying like not for this game. I'm talking like long term.
yeah.
Where do you want to see Rico Lewis play?
I don't know. With
Or what's
that,
his
really,
best position? What do you think his best position is? Like midfield or right back?
I mean, I think he prefers the midfield. But with City, we're all midfielders. The whole team are like midfielders. So even Edison wants to be a midfielder. So says it all. But I think he'll end up our right back just because we don't have one. And Kyle Walker's getting older as well, so I think it'll be him. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's a big game for him. I hope he does well. I don't want him to like get embarrassed and then it affect him, you know, because it is a big game like that. So hopefully he does well. Yeah, Oscar Bob, it's nice to see him playing games, starting games, because he's a great player as well.
What do you think his best position is? He's another one of those guys where it's like he's a forward.
Yeah, like
in midfield too.
Pep,
I think
he's
second
been
midfield.
pushed out wide. So,
But you could do it
He's a
central.
10 to me. I reckon he'd be a good 10. Oscar
Yeah,
Bob.
I don't really watch like our youth players, so I can't tell you like how he was playing before. So I've only really seen him in the first team where he's been kind of pushed out wide every time.
Well, against Newcastle.
But yeah, he's a good player. I'm not sure exactly where he plays for Norway. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't watch Norway either, to be fair. But I know he scores a lot of goals for them. It seems to be him or Haaland every game at the moment. So
Hey, Odegaard.
yeah, he's a good player. It'd be nice to see more of him, but obviously, I don't know. I think with a Kanji back, it's a big plus for us because he's actually been our best defender this season. If you watch the Palace game, you can see
he was so
what
good
a
when he
Kanji,
came on.
yeah. He's been brilliant. Ake's been brilliant as well when he's fit. Yeah, so with having them back is going to be good, especially for a game like that. If we can get Ake back for the second leg, as long as we're not 3-0 down, I think we can go through. But it's all going to depend on. The good thing is we're home for the second leg, because that means it's not over until it's over. I do think it, like Ryan says, if we go 3-0 down, we're going out. I don't see us. It's doable, but I don't see it happening. As good as we are, being 3-0 down, Madrid won't need to win, so they'll just go there and just frustrate the hell out of us. So yeah, I'm not too worried about the second leg. It's just trying to get through tomorrow the best we can. If we can win, brilliant. If we can't, do what we did last year.
Well, you just don't want to lose that one.
Yeah, just get a draw. Last year, De Bruyne, minute of madness, you know, go and score a brilliant goal, bring it home, try not to concede too many, and then at home is where we're the best. So we will try and win that game. But yeah, I could also see it going the other way, because Real Madrid, after last season, they got a little bit embarrassed by Man City. That home game
they'll be looking for blood.
They spoke about how shook they were playing in front of your crowd too.
They can't do that again. So I think they're going to be out for revenge, as they call it. So yeah, we need to make sure we don't allow them to get that, especially not away. You know, so
Real Madrid only got 2 injuries also. Alaba and Courtois.
Yeah, everyone's pretty much back for them.
Militao was back. They got Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Bellingham, Kroos, Modric.
There are a few, you know, that are on they're one booking away from missing the second leg. So if City are clever, they can get certain players out of the second leg.
Carlo got asked about that, and he gave like the coldest response. He just went, "Well, yeah, we'll just put another player there." I was like, "Oh my God, this guy's so cold."
I know, but do you know what? To be fair, if I was City, I'd be trying to get them booked, because you don't want someone like Bellingham come in to the Etihad to make try and win the Ballon d'Or. No, he needs to be out of the game. I'm sorry, he's got to go out.
Who do you guys think wins the semi-final between City and Arsenal in Champions League?
Honestly,
City, because the second leg's at their place.
City.
Yeah.
And also because this season we haven't beaten Arsenal, and I don't see us
I think if
winning
you were to play
any
that many
of the 4.
Yeah.
I don't think we would lose 4 to Arsenal in one season.
Yeah, I agree.
Everyone's saying because you haven't beaten them yet, they have the favourites. But in reality, you've played twice and there's been a goal scored.
I Actually,
There's
we
not really
played
a
them
lot
in
to
the
go on.
Community Shield, so we played them
Wait,
3
let's
times.
not
we've
count
Oh, if you
Community
wanna count
Shield.
that,
Let's
go
not
for it.
count Community Shield.
No, I'm not counting it. I'm saying that's 3 games that we've not won. So I don't see us going 0 out of 5 in a
Yeah,
season.
Palmer.
You know what I mean? So I do think
Yeah, I
we
hear
beat them
you,
over
yeah.
2 legs. That being said, City against English teams in the Champions League hasn't gone well. So.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's
You're
true. To be
It's
fair,
not
that's
gone
actually
well for
true.
us. So I
All
don't
right,
know.
You've only played 2 English teams, though, right? It's just us and
Spurs,
Liverpool.
and Chelsea.
Oh,
but Chelsea's
Spurs.
Final.
Spurs, yeah.
I mean, we
What about
didn't lose to Spurs, but we went out on away goals, which wouldn't be a thing now. But yeah,
Hey, streaks are there to be broken.
yeah, I do think over 2 legs in the Champions League, because I think City this season aren't under the pressure that we've been under, because we've been under this pressure to win it for years. Now we won it, so it's kind of the pressure's not as it'd be a lot more on Arsenal than it would be on us. So hopefully that will play into it as well. So I don't know. But I do think it will. If we get through, it will be Arsenal, because I don't see Bayern Munich getting through. So we'll have to see.
As long as they don't get battered first leg, I think they got a chance.
Yeah, we just have to. We have to try and get through. Oh, Bayern Munich! I thought you were.
Hey, nah. Steve, you lot must, man. You must.
Well, you're relying on a home.
must.
Hey man,
Yeah.
you got experienced players.
That's
in
on
there,
you,
man.
and that's
Neuer
gonna be on
came
you.
in.
when we
No.
lose,
Whatever
bro.
you ask me, no.
Must.
That's on you for.
If it's us or Arsenal, who are you backing to win? Who do you want to win?
Don't ask me no questions you know the answer to. Bear with me 1 second.
Yeah,
Asking me questions
you
you
don't
know the
want to
answer
say.
to.
We know the answer, though.
I don't know.
Facts.
You must. The Blues.
Like I said, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. That's my answer. Semi-final. They gonna do the business.
I can't like
Would
City
you
playing
rather
Arsenal in the
Arsenal
semis.
win
I'm
is a
fine
super
with
weird
that.
thing, to be honest.
Or City win it again.
When I think about it.
Real Madrid would absolutely put us in a spliff. They already put us.
Hey,
in a
if
spliff
you take out Arsenal, here's what it is. Here's what it is, man. You've won in our eyes. You've won in our eyes.
That is facts. That is facts.
So yeah, you must. You must.
You're relying on the wrong fucking team, bro.
I saw
That's
Fraser
weird.
bring this up. I need to double check if it's correct, but apparently you got an agreement on personal terms with Paqueta. Let me just double
Excellent
check.
player. Such a good
I want to see
player.
if that's actually true. Yeah, apparently it is true. Personal terms agreed with Lucas Paqueta. The first step to
Oh,
signing
we all know
him.
he's
But
going
what's that-
City anyway. We all know he's going City. He's so good, Paqueta. He's actually.
He
wicked
beat the
player.
betting allegations, right?
Yeah, I think they're over now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
that City
I was
were
wondering.
waiting, I think, because that's why we didn't go for him properly in the summer, because there was
Yeah.
that whole City. I think
You
are
don't want to
waiting
get
for him.
Tonali'd, bro. You don't want to get Tonali'd. Like, it's
Yeah.
not
Oh,
Yeah.
Tonali, I don't know
Not really
what's
been
going
good
on
for
with
you.
him, because he's done it again, hasn't he?
He's been charged with more, yeah. Guy did it when he was under investigation, I think, as well. Is he actually that
To
stupid?
be
No,
fair,
not
though,
under.
Yeah, he's
No.
done it again, bro.
Just before.
to be fair,
Oh,
his
right, okay,
offence,
right, yeah.
if you have an addiction, you're not going to get rid of an addiction straight away. Like, you're not. It's not going to be like, okay, I'm going to stop betting tomorrow. Like, it'd be difficult.
You're right.
for him
He
to
shouldn't
do
have
it,
got
you know what I
himself
mean?
addicted in the first place because he's a pro baller and he knows it's against the rules.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy why you would need, because I understand people that
Yeah.
are poor trying to win money to pay bills.
Yeah, but he's
and
got
stuff.
money,
When
like.
you've got money, it is a bit of a crazy addiction.
It's
to
not
have.
even about the money; it's about the adrenaline part of
Yeah,
it. But
it must be the
you gotta do.
feeling,
You
innit?
gotta be the bigger man in this situation and
Yeah.
fucking like I can't do this. I'm a pro baller.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could bet on anything else besides football. You could gamble on
Yeah.
horse racing, baseball, basketball, NFL. You could bet on anything, just not football.
Yeah, not football. Yeah.
Not football. That's
But I
it.
think, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can bet on football. It just can't be
No,
in your. Oh, you can't bet on any. So you couldn't
no,
bet
it's
on the
not.
Bundesliga.
it's
You
not.
can't
No,
bet
no,
on
no.
any football.
Because-
You can't bet on
Because
anything.
here's the
Okay.
thing, right? Here's the thing.
You're
Let's say
involved
this-
in it at that level. Well, you know people.
Yeah, you
Here's
might
the
know
thing.
people in the team.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
I get it.
Yeah.
Let's say Tonali knew an Italian player that played for.
Oh yeah.
Leipzig.
You could. Yeah. You could get
Then
them to
they
do
can make
stuff
that
for you.
connection easy. Or he doesn't even have to be an Italian friend, bro. You could have a friend that's Algerian that plays for Leipzig and you're betting on a Leipzig game.
But then,
do that.
as a footballer, you could have a friend that bets that you tell information to. So really, he didn't even need to do it himself anyway.
No, but you'll still get caught.
Oh,
You'll
you still get caught. Okay.
You'll still
yeah,
get
that's
caught
happening
because of
with
the IP
Meta, isn't it?
address. You texting your buddy, hey, here's a few
Yeah.
$100 to gamble. Bro,
Yeah.
everything is recorded. Everything
Yeah.
is on camera nowadays. There's too much technology. You can't get caught doing stupid shit no more.
Yeah,
sure,
I
you
don't
will get
understand
caught.
it personally, but then I
Especially
don't
if
have
you're
an
high-
addiction. So.
Especially if you're a high profile athlete, you will get caught.
Yeah.
You will get caught doing stupidness.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, but it's like them footballers that are like into other crimes as well, like when they get done for like murder and crazy stuff, and it's like, why are you involved in that? You're a footballer. But I suppose only they know.
They're just humans at the end of the day, isn't it?
Mm.
All flawed. And by the way, it's not going to be fun when this guy pulls up to Liverpool. It's not going to be fun for us, guys.
Well, I'm a
Hey,
Why do you rate him?
apparently,
When who is he? Is he done?
well, according
Yes,
to Santiona, he's decided to join Liverpool, and they've offered him a 3-year deal.
To be fair, this source is a fraud, though. This Santi guy said we were getting
Yeah,
Alonso
he
as
is,
well. Like,
he
he's a fraud, but I do think we get Amorim in all seriousness. I actually do think he's coming to Liverpool.
Well, he's
still.
been linked for a while.
You
now.
changed your mind on Amorim yet? You still don't rate him?
Yes, Ryan is fully sucking off on Amorim. He's on Northside watch.
Hey yo,
Bro, what? It's true.
hey yo,
Bro.
hey yo.
Bro, he was on me and Northside doing the Benfica watch along.
Yo, sorry, my thing started breaking up because of connection here. What was he saying again? I didn't hear.
No, I was saying you're sucking off Ruben Amorim because you're on Northside's watch along chat on YouTube.
You an Amorim fan now, Ryan? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only did it to wind up Tom.
Amorim Army and that. Let's go.
Yeah.
I actually did it just to wind up Tom Little.
Have
But
you
yeah,
watched
I
any-
haven't really watched Sporting Lisbon like those, but his CV.
Ah, so you're saying those super chats are just you trolling and they aren't your genuine takes?
The one that I said where Amorim's a fraud was to just annoy Tom Little. So yeah, that was a joke.
Oh, the rest of him are him fully through and through. He believes what he be saying. Don't let him run.
No,
Don't
but
trip.
thing is with Amorim, I think his CV seems impressive. But from what I've heard, he seems a good manager. But like I said, I haven't watched Sporting Lisbon a lot, so I can't really give like a full opinion on him or anything.
Have you
Steve
watched him
has, I
at
don't know
all?
what-
Like, have you seen anything?
I've
No?
seen a couple of games before. They seem good, but I haven't seen like loads of them. So like I said, I can't really.
No, but like if you've seen a little bit, you could at least like have something to work. Yeah. All right.
What do you think of him, Steve?
I think he's a very, very high quality manager. When you're like screaming at your TV, make a sub, make a sub, make a sub. Guy does it flawlessly every single time. I swear. Always
He's going to win
makes
the league this season, isn't he? Again.
Good game management. Oh, lucky.
Yeah, he has very good in-game management. Very good in-game management because it's like he'll play Pedro Gonçalves on the left and swap him with Daniel Bragança, Morita. Like it all works really nice. And like when he makes a sub, you see exactly why he's doing it. So like Alexander Ba for Benfica was on a yellow at the weekend. And Pedro Gonçalves wasn't really getting at him enough. And then Bragança in midfield, who's like a technical 8. They brought on, it took 8 minutes for Hjulmand, their box-to-box midfielder who gets in tackles. It took him 1 foul in the second half. He was already on a yellow. Amorim subs him off immediately, brings on Bragança, then subs off the Pedro Gonçalves for Edwards. Edwards attacks down the left, and they eventually score off it. So it's like they got, and I called all of it at halftime. I said he's gonna bring on Marcus Edwards because they need to attack more down that left because Marcus Edwards can play left or right. So this is it's this kind of stuff that like when you see they need to fix something up and shift some pieces around. He does exactly that, and then it works. So, yeah, I've watched him for years, bro. I watched him at Braga as well. He won a trophy there. He won the league his first season at Sporting. He's had
He's
many,
about to do it again
many.
this year, isn't he?
Yeah. Benfica, bro. Yeah, we lost the league on Saturday, 100%.
Well, they like
100%.
4 points clear with a game in hand or something.
If they win their next game, they've won the league.
No, that's Leverkusen. That's Leverkusen.
Oh, Leverkusen. Oh, you mean
Yeah,
Strasbourg? Is it Strasbourg or whatever they're called?
Sporting.
No, I'm talking about
Sporting
Sporting
CP in
Lisbon because
Portugal.
of Amarim.
Oh, Benfica. Okay, sorry.
There you go,
I
Warrior.
wasn't
There you go.
paying-
Fun
I
fact.
wasn't
There
paying
you go.
attention.
Jay Collins, he plays 3-4-2-1 or 3-4-3, however you want to look at it. But yeah, fun fact. During this cup game against Sporting, Steve was guessing Amarim would make a sub early, and he made a sub early. Yeah, exactly.
I can't lie. When I look at Amarim's formation, though, and the way he plays, I do think he'd suit a lot of players we actually have at the club right
You
now.
have
So
a lot
it's
of good
definitely-
center backs.
Yeah,
have
like
three
playing
at
three at the
least.
back would be good. You could put Trent wing back, so you limit
Yes.
his defensive responsibilities. Maka and Endo in midfield together. Maybe we buy another midfielder, double pivot in midfield. It probably suits Salah more if he stays. I don't know if he's going to stay. I don't know. With a few additions into the team, he could have a good team there, to be honest, with Amarim. So let's see, man. I'm just happy it's not De Zerbi as well. Just happy it's not him. I didn't want
I
De
might have to
Zerbi,
deal
so-
with him at Bayern.
Oh yeah, I think he might go Bayern, to be fair. De
He should
Zerbi.
be going to Dortmund, though. That should be his next move.
He'd suit
That is his
Dortmund. De Zerbi would suit Dortmund.
100%. They want to play attacking football. They don't win trophies like that, like crazy. But yeah, if I was De Zerbi, that's where I would go. I would go to Dortmund. That would be the logical next step up. But he's gonna go somewhere like Barca or Bayern. He's gonna fail, and then his career is gonna be done. And he's not gonna learn from a guy like Xabi Alonso, who stayed at Real Sociedad B team for like an extra season when he already had interest from he had interest from Mönchengladbach, and he was like, nah, not right now. So yeah, it's peak, bro.
Well, Steve, what do you think of Amarim's European record? Because that kind of worries me a little bit, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not the best. But they don't go out like embarrassingly. Like they go out like fighting and shit. So it's not the best, sure. Maybe their squad isn't the best European caliber, but I think with Liverpool, y'all.
Well,
y'all
he'd
can
be inheriting players who have won the Champions League, and like Van Dijk and Trent, and could potentially win Europa this season as well. So.
And also, Jurgen Klopp didn't win anything in Europe before.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I don't think. Yeah, Mauricio Sarri didn't win anything didn't win anything and won Chelsea European stuff, and that's Europa. So yeah,
Good times.
yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. I'd take Mauricio Sarri at Newcastle in a heartbeat, man.
Hey, no.
That's good.
I want sorry.
Do you think there's any chance of that or no?
Well, there's limited options in the market anyway, so I'd rather just bring in Sarri.
That's
Fuck
fair.
it. He'll build the team up within a year and we'll play good football.
That's
Like, the substitutes might be a bit predictable, but at least I have an idea of what we're trying to do. At least we be consistent with that idea, and eventually it should probably lead to something. But hey, they've got 6 more weeks left, and then this season is over, thankfully. For now, though, we're going to wrap up the stream. It has been another great episode of Shameless FC. But guys, don't go anywhere. We are heading straight over to Sarcasm City.
Fam, I'm not even going live.
calling.
Fam, I'm not even going to go live. I think Sheik might be live.
All right, cool.
You can redirect my
See,
Inter Milan watch along.
Yeah, I'll redirect to Steve.
Yeah. Go. You going into
I'll
watch along?
see
Is that today?
Yeah.
Juice.
Didn't they say Inter? Yeah.
All right, calm. Just YouTube wants to bug now. There we go.
Yeah, send him over to Steve.
Inter Milan watch along. Inter Milan.
To Peel of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Udinese.
Yeah, Udinese. Yeah.
All right, cool. We're all heading over. So big up to everybody. Like, subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow. Birthday Q&A setting, so be there. And yeah, Potch out. You know what? That'll be a great birthday present. Let me wake up to a club statement. That'll be sick. But yeah, big up everybody. Like, subscribe.
What time?
3, 4. I don't know. It'll be like an hour or two. So probably mid-afternoonish.
I'm gonna pull up.
All right, bless up, bro. Bless up. Like, subscribe. Head over to